good. We good. You gonna run with them Seahawks, huh? Hello everybody, welcome back to Hollywood Sports. We got a nice game going, guys. We got a nice game going. He called Work Birdie. Y'all know Work Birdie, baby. His link will be down below in the description, guys. Y'all go check him out. But yeah, we get ready to get a game in. Appreciate you guys clicking on the video. Y'all hear him over there.
Thank
you ready
you,
to roll
Coach.
with these
we are in the
Seahawks?
Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Washington Redskins.
All right, all right.
This is taken about 7 yards deep, and no run back.
All right, let's see here. Oh, yeah. That's real.
Here, this will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah. All right, let's see.
The first carry down for Adrian Peterson.
Woo.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we
But I ain't
said,
recording
nah,
them
man.
on.
He just
Yeah,
got
I'm good.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. On second down, here's Smith. Josh Doxson's got it complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
It's all good. Uh-huh.
On first down, it's Smith. Slide, hold it. Got it. Ball pops out, incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Second and 10, Smith again. Complete. Richardson has it. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Okay.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Again, Smith. Jordan Reed has it. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, a 22.
Well, from an offense's perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
52, 35.
Now Peterson. And
Wow.
lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
To throw on 2nd down is Smith. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And his kick is good. Woo! Tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And it's 3-0 as the Redskins strike first.
I thought I was going to miss that one.
It's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now.
All right, kickoff team. Let's go.
Kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 23. The first carry for C.J. Prosise.
Where the stick, baby? Where the stick? Josh Norman.
Here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that one was over before it could get rolling. How about the D just knifing into the backfield and shutting that one down?
Let's go, D.
Shotgun.
Let's go, D.
Green 14.
Cover all bases, baby. Cover all bases.
They go play action with Wilson. Going up top. And
woo, good hit.
There, a nice
that was a sandwich hit.
Ball free and brings up 3rd down.
That was
Even
a sandwich hit,
this
baby.
Game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them. They're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Let's go, D. Let's go, baby. Come on, guys. Lock up, lock up, lock up.
To Dixon. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45.
Good
A
play.
gain of 26 on the third down conversion.
Oh, that was a big play there.
Keep working, baby, keep working. Tempo, tempo. 14. Check 50, check 50.
Man, that sounds just like Russell Wilson, too.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, come on!
Incomplete.
I should have used that. I knew he was going to catch that.
Bring up second down.
I just knew he was going to catch
You see
it.
passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers. You know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first
Come on,
down.
dude. Come on, baby. Lock up, lock up.
Play action.
Lock
Now
up.
Wilson. Escaping
Lock
the
up.
pressure right.
Lock up.
Now he's going to go up top. Over the It's caught inside the 20. And touchdown, Seattle. Doug Baldwin, 53 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead.
Okay, the highlights are
Oh,
going to show.
good.
The guy throwing it, the guy catching it, ended up in the end zone. And how about those big guys up front that allowed that to happen? He had a ton of time to throw the ball.
He did. There's two sides to that coin.
There's a
The
football
O-line's
up in
great,
here.
the line not very good.
As well as coverage, because now you're really stuck in a bad spot. That much time to throw the ball,
Pretty play.
someone usually comes free.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. So out now come the Redskins. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. A good pick up there, a 22. Smith on first down. And it pops free. The collision.
Hold on, baby. Hold on, Josh. Hold on, baby.
Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Throw left side is complete to Reed. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. To the air again, Smith. Open man, it's Vernon Davis. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Throw, baby. Good throw and catch. Good throw and catch, baby.
His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. Smith now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. And off comes to Peterson. And this play will
Bro, he coming out of man.
Back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Who came out of nowhere? Who was that anyway?
Back live, Charles Davis to my right. I'm Brandon
Century
Gunn.
Link.
It's Redskin football to begin quarter number 2, but they face a 2nd and long to start things out. Now it's Smith. Over the middle, complete. It's Richardson. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down. The Redskins on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing on third down, Smith. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. They convert on third with a gain of 22. Redskins with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. On 1st and 10, Smith. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Focus.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Throwing again is Smith. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line.
Way to roll, Peterson.
They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
Come on, do something, baby. Do something. Block somebody, baby. What?
Peterson. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Wow. That was quick.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. On the ground with a tight end. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
Come on, Davis. Get in there, boy.
Right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. This stadium once registered as the loudest roar ever recorded, and you can hear them now. 3rd and goal. Now Smith on 3rd and goal. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
Once you get into the red zone and the
Why couldn't you hold on to that ball?
Cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space.
Man, I needed that touch.
There's not enough space for receivers to run through.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Popping.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Read your keys, baby. Read your keys. Read your keys.
Starts with C.J. Procise. And he'll get this one up to the 26. The tackle there by Fabian Moreau.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
On second down, Wilson.
Man, I love the quarterback animation.
Trying to lay one up deep.
Whoa!
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be marked down deep in Washington territory.
What?
It's a big play there for Seattle. 64 yards.
Wow.
An inaugural trip to the red zone here for the Seahawks. They've got a first and goal from the 10-yard line. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this.
Ooh-wee.
An inaugural trip to the red zone here for the Seahawks. They've got a first and 10
didn't see
from
that
the
coming.
10. They'll try to run down here with Procise. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Jonathan Allen, baby.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal.
Gotta go.
He'll get it up the middle, and he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on third and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Come on, D. Let's hold him, D. Hold up, baby.
Wilson.
Hold up, baby.
And he's got
What?
Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
That was a nice pass right there. Wow.
Touchdown passes. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But if you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super toe.
Throwing to start the drive.
Try to squeeze it in there.
Incomplete. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to the air. Smith on 2nd down.
Oh!
There's one that's intercepted.
Was too late with that one.
Free safety, Earl Thomas. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Daggone Earl Thomas, boy.
Come on, let's go. Let's go, 14. Let's go, 14. Hey, hey. Let him know.
After the interception, here's Wilson.
Get him.
Throws left side, complete to Brandon Marshall. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout.
Come on,
as
we
they'll
need a
stop
hold,
it
baby.
with
We
just
need a
over
hold.
40 seconds to go in the first half.
We need a hold. Turnover, something.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. On second down, here's Wilson. He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. A good pickup there of 22.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they were trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker, or maybe a defensive end dropping out in the zone blitz,
get out there.
He's win that battle just about every time.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now, before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
Tempo, tempo. 14, run it. Gun.
Now Wilson on second down. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Woo.
He was looking for his big target, Brandon Marshall, and it's third down.
That was a pretty pass, man. You floated that one perfect.
You expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that third.
You let him right to the
For a
sideline.
second, but you're right, not to be.
That's a perfect play for man-to-man coverage, too.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is third and 10.
Wow.
To throw is Wilson on third down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already...
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Woo!
It's picked up. A live ball here, remember.
Good block,
Please tell me
boys.
this doesn't come off as snarky, but that's a relative chip shot. I mean, you've got to be able to execute that one. I don't care what they design on the other side about trying to block the kick. That should be 3 points on the board.
Yeah, we've talked about it before. If you're out at 55, 60 yards, low trajectory from here, you get that thing up, this should be 3.
Yeah, there's nothing routine in football. This one really almost should be. Snap, hold, kick, ball through the post. Didn't happen that way.
Choke me.
No gain on the play. It'll be
Ain't going
second
nowhere.
down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL. And it's
playing the work, Birdie.
VA Sports. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
All right, D, we got to play big. We got to play big, baby. We got to play big.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they
big
come up first and 10.
Here.
Precise on the toss. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Come on, let's go. Come on, in and out. Come on, tempo. 14. Hey. Come on, Matt.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And the hit jarred it loose.
Woo!
It's incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Shotgun.
Wilson now to throw on third down. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them a 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So here's the Redskins offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
no, tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up.
I need a big upset on my resume,
defense, man. Get the ball back for our offense and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
And they'll get him down up past the 15.
Josh
That'll
Dodson
for a gain
catching
of 13,
traffic.
helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down.
Oh, wow.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith. He'll rifle this one deep right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this.
He was
this
open.
Is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Wow.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Penny. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
We need a big play right now.
We've called a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
Come on, let's go. Under 10. 10. 12.
A second down carry for Procise. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges are giving us a whole lot of
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. C.J. Procise taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Janikowski adds the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Out to kick is Janikowski.
You got to get back in it.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Oh!
Pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Woo.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made. And that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. 2nd and 10, Smith again.
Oh!
And his throw is incomplete. Shaquille Griffin knocking it away that time in coverage.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game.
Yeah, they D'ing up, boy. They D'ing up.
Starting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
Because they have, you're right, they have had no.
And I'm going through all progression. Still ain't
Redskins
nobody.
on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw, Smith. And it's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
So that's back-to-back drives where they throw
Yeah,
an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They will grab it.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Now he's flushed out right. And he just throws this one away.
All right, good D, good D.
Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
Uh-huh. It's all good.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Second and 10. It's Wilson again. And incomplete
Good
there.
play.
A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Gotta go.
Wilson gives to Procise on the delay. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the 1st half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you'll see a lot of guys sag, and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. And finally, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
What's that? Oh.
Here's Smith now on second down. And his pass is intercepted.
Wow.
For the fourth time today. Picked off by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas.
Earl Thomas is everywhere.
Enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to let this one go deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Swearinger. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
About time we play some D up in here.
He was trying to hit his big receiver, Brandon Marshall.
Here.
They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
After the interception, here's Smith. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The veteran Byron Maxwell forcing the incompletion.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Man, you're locking up my whole playbook.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. Looking left side, and he's got it in. That's Richardson. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That catch good for 5. It's third down. The Redskins on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Smith. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Richardson. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well.
Trying to orchestrate something here.
They go play action here on first down.
Whoa!
Wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. Bobby Wagner coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
Sack.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. To throw on 2nd down is Smith.
Oh!
Over the middle, complete. That's Richardson.
Woo!
And he'll get it in the territory just across midfield at the 49. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Redskins with the football, but trailing here as we get down to the good stuff. Quarter number 4.
Good.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. 3rd and 2, Smith. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
Wow.
The interception woes, they just continue to mount.
Oh,
He's thrown
boy.
5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Check 3, 12.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the Redskins
Way to lock
do
up,
get
baby.
to
Way
it.
to
He
lock
goes
up.
down for a sack.
Way to lock
Ryan
up.
Kerrigan in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Hey. We got 3. 14. Hey.
To throw on 2nd down. Wilson.
Wow.
With it over the middle. It's a big hook up there. Wilson to Baldwin. And even 50 yards. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Wow.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that.
Nice,
Other people think about
nice,
fantasy
nice.
points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Ryan Kerrigan in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Yeah.
Here's Wilson looking to throw on 2nd down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Baldwin. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. And look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up 1st downs and keeping the football.
4 down.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he's got it.
Oh, come
and he'll
on.
be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and
Come
that
on,
sets
Brown.
up a 1st and goal.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Now it's Wilson. Flushed out right. His throw incomplete.
Woo.
C.J. Procise was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
He's going to get it running right. And he's across the
Good
track
run.
into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. C.J. Procise, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
Yeah.
Janikowski good with the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25. Out Out to kick is Janikowski.
Yeah.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it.
Yeah, they got a lot to do, man.
Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. They give it to Peterson. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Another carry, same story. Fourth quarter, and he is in red numbers right now with a running game.
Hard to believe because you figure at some point you break off a run. But in this case, what we're seeing is just pure domination by the defense. I think it started with the scouting report. They got into what they were doing offensively, into their mindset, and now they're beating them to the punch on every snap.
It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down. The Redskins on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This time it's 3rd and 3. A shotgun snap for Smith. And that is incomplete. Give credit to K.J. Wright. He was disrupting defensively.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Yeah.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on.
Why is that
one.
part of the broken game?
4th down.
Is that part of the game that's broken in the fade?
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's going to go down. Woo! Near midfield at the 49. Jay Gruden's guys unable to convert on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action with Wilson. Looking for his big receiver, Marshall. This is caught. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. 49 yards.
Oh, man.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this.
Come on, guys. Let's go out with a big play, baby. Let's go out with a big play.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th.
You say, man, you just had to make some adjustments, huh?
He'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Out to kick is Janikowski.
Yeah.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play.
Well, they're all over the field, man.
I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on. Get it done, and maybe we can look at that.
I mean, they like they like alert on everything.
Incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On 2nd and 10, Smith caught on the right side. Reed, and they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A good pickup there, a 22. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder what plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
On 1st and 10, Smith. Out to the left, it's complete to Dodson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Hey, on. Four down.
Off of play action, here's Smith. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. On 2nd down, here's Smith. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. As they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Tight end right. Ready? Line 80.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith.
Oh, I should have lobbed it.
Another interception. Picked off at the 22. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it?
Wow.
Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football.
You're going to take them handcuffs off me after the game.
The guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in the game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Wilson wants to throw it. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Jaron Brown, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you could put yourself in jeopardy.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey.
2nd and 10 now. Wilson. Throws left side, complete to Brandon Marshall. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Let's go. Gun. Hey. You got 3. There.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for it. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining.
All right, all right. 5 seconds. Let's hold them, baby.
3 down, 3 down. 12, 12, 12.
Oh, Wilson going to throw.
Boom.
And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most
Almost got
athletic
it.
guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
3 down.
Again on 2nd and 10. It's Wilson. Throw left side complete. It's Marshall. And
all right,
go
man.
Backwards here. Losing yardage to the
was
14.
all right.
And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
That was a butt whipping, y'all. That was a
So that'll do
butt
it
whipping.
for us, for my partner, Charles Davis, and
That
all the
work,
hard-working men
Birdie.
and women on our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.
No
right here
yards rush.
on EA Sports.
6
It's a win
interceptions.
for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.